Hey, this is Anthony from RevZilla. See if you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Icon Raiden Treadwell boot, available at RevZilla.com. This is the Icon Raiden Treadwell. It is part of the Icon Raiden family. So we have the Icon Raiden DKR, which is more aggressive. It's going to be beefier, a little bit more expensive. Then you have also the Icon 1000 Prep, which is a full height oiled leather construction. It's almost as if those two boots had a little baby, and that little baby carried a little bit less of a cost. This guy's coming in sub $250. It's mid-height. It's a big step up over something like the Icon Accelerate. But when I really look at it, I look at 4-season riding, carrying an Icon 1000 style, still being waterproof. But the thing that's going to surprise you the most is that while it carries that Icon 1000 style, it is heavy. It's a heavy boot with a heavy sole, axiometric steel shank, and this sole is really an off-road style sole, just like that Raiden Dakar is going to be. Again, a 10 out of 10 on the stiff scale. So if you're thinking, wow, that looks cool, I'm going to commute to work in it and rock it under my jeans at the office all day, it's probably going to be a little bit too beefy and stiff for you. So they upgraded the protection, support, and really rideability, but they took away from some of the versatility when you're thinking about it off the bike. So again, a little bit deceiving when you look at that style component, which might say, hey, maybe it's more of a casual crossover piece. It certainly is not. Now, we think about the fitment, basic American cut. This is a size 10. We're not having any issues, not an overly arch-centric boot, not overly wide, but again, coming out of Portland, the PDX, they're making boots that are naturally going to fit the average American foot. Use a size chart, ship free over $39. No surprises there. I'd also love it if you would click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Icon Raiden Treadwell boot. Curious to hear what you think. Now, diving into some of the other nuances here of the boot. Remember, your tan version, your black version, all done in full grain oiled leather. It's going to break in really, really nicely. And we talked about that waterproof breathable liner that comes up to about mid-height here on the boot, again, giving that true 4-season functionality. Now, the sole itself has a little bit of added protection along the outside. The bottom of the sole is going to be flat, really staying with that more adventure off-road theme. Keep in mind, very, very stiff. And as you work your way up, keep in mind as well that it's going to be a CE rated boot. So that means it's going to be solidly protective at the toe, ankle, and at the heel. You're going to have nice big ankle protection that's going to be baked in, and they even gave you this cam lock style strap that works its way across the top, just keeping everything in place. And again, Icon's moving more and more in that direction. Now, if we look at it, some of the stitching is what really pulls it together. And you see the accent stitching across really the instep here. You're going to see it laterally on this panel that holds your cam lock style aluminum buckle in place. And then some of the other debossed and embossed elements up here across the top where the flap comes over, down across the sole. That's what I like about Icon and Icon 1000. They typically put the attention to detail into the design. It pulls things together and makes them feel like they're quite finished. Now, if we look at the back, one of the interesting things here is that you're going to have this tongue, which is going to be wicking on the inside. It's a rear entry and exit point. They've done that with a lot of the different boots coming out of the Icon line. Here we see it again on the Raiden Treadwell. And then on the inside of the boot, notice where your gaiter goes. That gaiter is the stop point for your waterproofing. So your waterproof breathable liner comes up to there. You have a little bit of extra degree up above it. And remember, the Icon Raiden Dakar is going to be about this height. The Icon Raiden, the Prep and the Elsinore are about this height. And then you're going to have your accelerant, which is right about here. So again, you have this entire contingent from Icon with regard to these 3 to 4 season boots that carry great style and carry great protection. Notice the inside of the flap at the top too. It's going to be soft. There's D3O on the back of the shin, so molecular armor keeping you safe at your shin, a common place for injury. And you have your micro Velcro, which ties it all together. So all in, not the most groundbreaking boot that I've seen from Icon, part of their Raiden line. The Treadwell, though, really is that Raiden Dakar coupled with that Prep, stealing both from the style and protection side of things, having a baby, and then giving it a little bit of a haircut on price, which is a good thing, coming in sub $250. The next step in your journey, though, is to click the info button on your mobile or desktop device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com and read other rider reviews of your new Icon Raiden Treadwell. Remember, you don't have to take my word for it. As always, we'll ship free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. And I'd love it if you would click and subscribe to us on our RevZilla TV YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion on the latest and greatest in moto gear. I'm Anthony. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.